This is Gary Owen. I'm in Houston right before Dwight Howard got here. See, I'm Nostradamus. I'm claiming it right now. But I always go to humormillmag.com. That's the first thing I go to on my computer after ESPN, Media Takeout, Bossip, World Star Hip Hop, and RedTube. But as soon as I'm done with those, I go to humormillmag.com. It's in the top 10. What more do you want?
Y'all, this is Carla J, and I'm in Houston, Texas at the Improv with Humor Mill TV, and I am with the one and only Gary Owen.
Sold out.
I'm inclined to say that you are the hardest working man in show business.
I am. Definitely the hardest man with a black following.
You know what? That's for sure. That's for sure. I heard a lot of the folks, as they were exiting, crushing on you and going on. How do you handle that?
Crushing, like bagging on me?
No, crushing on you like, oh my goodness, that's my white crush.
Oh, yeah, I get that a lot. It's like the white lady's got Brad Pitt and the black lady's got me.
That's exactly right. Well, I want to ask you about the recent, deal with TruTV and Shaquille O'Neal. Talk to us about that.
Yeah, we shot the pilot in April, and then, I didn't know what happened. And then I just got the phone call this week, and they said they picked it up for 10 episodes. So we're filming in August, me and Shaq. I think we're going to do half of it in Orlando and half of it in L.A. Because his house is so big, we can actually film it at his crib, which is fine with me. But when my kids come over, they really look at me like I got to get my stuff together. Dad, really? We have a 5-bedroom house? That's it? Really?
And he has this palatial palace, huh?
Yeah, he has his own little city, his own little compound.
That's right.
Never seen anything like it.
How'd you get chosen for the gig with Shaq?
Jesus. I give all praise to him. He brought me into this. Nah, Shaq, actually, it got facilitated through Code Black and Jeff Clanagan, and I do a lot of work with them. I'm hosting the new Shaq All-Star Tour, and they're behind my DVD True Story. See how I tie it all in together?
That's
and
right.
Then...
You're beating me to the punch now. Come on, Gary.
So then Shaq, this show came about, and they said, send in your stuff, audition. I just auditioned, and then they called and said they liked me, and I got it. So it wasn't like no hookup or nothing.
That's awesome. Okay, so for the show, what type of videos are you guys looking for?
You know what? It's the same people behind America's Funniest Home Videos and Tosh.0. It's the exact same people, and they have the biggest video library of basically home videos. So people send them in, and they have people working full-time scouring YouTube, looking for goofy stuff. And then me and Shaq are but we're gonna do our own original videos too. And then we're also gonna act out some of the videos. We're gonna replicate it because people see it and they go, "That was stupid." And then me and Shaq are gonna see, was it really that stupid? And we're gonna do it. So that's gonna make it a little different.
That's gonna be a lot of fun. Okay, so how was it? We're gonna skip to something else. How was it for you to work with Kevin Hart and the All-Star cast for Think Like a Man?
I don't like Kevin. I didn't like working with him. I'm not big on short black guys. I don't. I'd rather work with big, tall black guys. That's why I'm getting away from him. So I work with the shortest black guy, Kevin. So now I'm going to go with the biggest, Shaq. And I'm enjoying that a lot better. Because when you work with Kevin, all you hear about is Kevin. Hey, would you like a big cup of Kevin? Sure. Let me hear. Oh, you sold 10,000 seats. That's great.
Okay, so what about, we understand that recently it was leaked that there is going to be a sequel to Think Like a Man. Is your role going to be expanded on this next go-around?
That's not up to me. That's up to Screen Gems and the writers. We'll just cross our fingers. Because I think everyone that saw the first one, they want to know who my wife is. I want to know who my wife is. I don't even know. I mean, it was the hardest thing I ever did was to talk about how much I love my wife, and I have no idea who she is. That's the hardest part about the movie. I was like, who can I visualize? Oh, how about my wife?
Your wife's hot. Your wife is really hot. So, yeah, that's a nice visual.
Yeah, I definitely outkicked my coverage with that one. When I got with her, we met in 97. We started dating in 98. And literally, when I started dating her, I'm talking half of Hollywood and half the NBA was like, how did he get her? Because she was that chick that they all wanted, but she wasn't giving it up like that, So when I got her, they was like, what happened? I go, you got J's, I got jokes, buddy. Yeah, I laughed her out the panties.
Oh my goodness.
PG.
Yeah, no. You can let loose. You can let loose. You're good.
Kids, we got history. Yeah, believe me, guys, I've had sex with her. Big shock.
Your kids are beautiful too, so.
Yeah, they're nice looking. I got lucky, man. I got nice looking kids. Got a nice looking wife. So, and since this is a black station, I'm blessed.
That's exactly right. How do you balance? Because I know you've been touring. I know you have a lot of projects going on. How do you balance? Because I noticed that you still make time for the family and the kids and doing all the traveling and school activities. How do you balance everything?
Well, you got to make it work. Like, the good thing is this summer my son's in a Tuesday-Thursday basketball league, so I've been able to make most of his games. And then, we're taking a Disney cruise in 2 weeks. You have to make time, and sometimes they'll come with me, Sometimes this is what we do. Every summer we make it a point. We do a family vacation for a week, and we do just us, me and my wife, for a week. So it kind of reconnects us. And then in the winter, we do the same thing. We do like a 3-day with the kids, and then we do a 3-day with us. And reconnect. And the good thing about it, my job, I am gone a lot, but when I'm home, I'm home. I don't have to go to work. I'm not tired. I have time for them. And I like getting up and taking my kids to school and picking them up. It's not like it's a burden. I enjoy it, actually.
That's right. Okay, so I know that you have a lot going on, a lot in the pike. So what can we expect from you in the future?
I'm just going to keep being funny. I don't like, what I don't want to do? I don't ever like to jinx stuff and say I got this, and this, and then it never comes out. Because I learned, the first movie I ever did was Held Up with Jamie Foxx. And we shot that, and it didn't get released for over 2 years later. And I kept telling people, I got this movie I did with Jamie Foxx. And then it'd be like, I come back to you a year later, yeah, I still got that movie with Jamie Foxx, And then I end up lying. Yeah, it's in Germany. They released it over there first, and then they're going to bring it over this way. Yeah, it's in Australia. Big. I just got back. So I don't ever talk about nothing until we have a release date. Like the Shaq thing got announced.
Right.
So nobody knew I did it. I didn't tell anybody. So it just got announced, and now we can tell people because it's a go. Think like a man. I didn't say nothing until it was announced. So just look for the trades. I got a couple more things, but can't talk about it yet.
That's right. So you learned your lesson. Like, don't talk about it until it actually is announced. It comes to fruition, huh?
Well, people don't believe you anyways. I found out. They look at you like, yeah, right. You know what I mean? Or, you don't want people being like, why is he getting that? You know what I mean? Because you just don't want that. I hate getting that feeling. You tell somebody just looking at you. How did he get that? I got it first. When I got the hosting job on BET, I got it bad.
Really?
Oh, some black count. Not all. 90% of them was cool. But there was a 10% window. Woo! It was hot.
Really?
But it just made it easy because I was white, But I talked to Samore about it, and Samore was like, Gary, I was the first female host. Yeah. And it was the same with me. It just made it easy because I was a female. Right. Now, you're white. It just makes it easy. But I think once everyone's got to know me and they realize I'm not pandering to black people. I'm just talking about my life, and black people, they get what I'm talking about. And white people do too. It's just I haven't been exposed to white people that much because most of the stuff I've been on have been black-based stuff. You know what I mean?
That's right. But you still have this way of managing to be, essentially mainstream. How do you manage that?
I'm just telling my life. It's not up to me. I always tell people, you don't choose your audience, they choose you. Yeah. So I'm just telling jokes. I'm not even telling jokes. I'm to the point now where I'm just talking about my life, and people like it.
Yeah.
So
how does the white audience respond to you when you're out in public? Do you get any feedback there?
I am shocked when white people stop me and they know me. But I tell you what, since True Stories come out, it's been a lot different. Because I'll get the the college kids. Oh, they don't know my name yet. That's the dude. I just saw you on my TV yesterday, man. Or they'll look at me, flight attendants. Hey, I didn't realize the power of Netflix. You know what I mean? Like when Koblack called me, they said, yeah, your special's on Showtime. We're going to put it on Netflix. I didn't realize Netflix is in so many homes. And plus it's on your computer. And then people I didn't know. And that's been the biggest thing. Think Like a Man was great. Don't get me wrong. But I think it all hit at once. Like Think Like a Man came out, people's like, oh, that's the dude from BT. Then Maverick Special came out, and they was like, oh, he's nothing like his character in Think Like a Man. Yeah. When they see True Story and they see Think Like a Man, it's completely different.
That's right. That's right. Very good. Well, how is it that the audience can stay connected with Gary Owen?
Twitter is Gary Owen Comedy. Facebook is Gary Owen. I haven't updated my MySpace or Black Planet page in a long time, so that's kind of dated right there. Yeah.
Okay, so I know you've been in the game for a while. How is it? Tell us something that we don't know about Gary Owen.
I like Hall and Oates.
I love Hall and Oates. If I am ever a groupie for anybody else, it is Hall and Oates. Everybody laughs at me about
I like Hall and Oates. This is no lie. When I'm in my hotel, getting a shower, getting ready for my shows, my Pandora station is Kenny Loggins.
No way.
I'd be like, if somebody walked in my room right now, oh my God, it might be Pooh's Corner. I like all them 80s songs. I like Danger Zone.
Yeah.
You know, the over the top, meet me halfway. I'd be like, oh man, are you Hawk?
Oh my goodness, right on. Well, I appreciate your time. It was fun. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, Gary, for your time, and enjoy the rest of your time here in Houston. I know you have a few more shows to go.
Yeah, and we're sold out all weekend.
Yeah.
You can't ask for more than that.
You
That's all
can't.
you want as a comedian. And this is paid sold out to the audience. Because some people be like, it's sold out, but then they give away free tickets. Nah, these are paid customers.
That's right.
Yeah, so I got to go. I'm about to be on stage in 5 minutes.
You sure are. So I'm going to let you get to it, and I really appreciate your time. This is Carla J. at the Improv in Houston, Texas, with Humor Mill TV and Gary Owen.